What is up, my friends? Welcome to another Monday video here on CoolStuffInc.com. We got a fun one for you. This is a deck that Canister, Pitor, I'm not going to try and say his last name, from the MPL, played in Fandom Legends last Thursday. And, of course, the Mythic Championship's coming up in Standard. And everyone's, Field of the Dead, Golos. Well, Canister went in the totally opposite direction and ended up playing essentially a Dredge deck in Standard. And he rode the deck to first place after the Swiss in the standings. I believe he lost in top 8, but first place in the Swiss is still pretty good in a field of a number of Golos decks. And this is a pretty exciting deck, honestly. It really is essentially Standard Dredge. Now, of course, the Dredge mechanic doesn't exist in Standard, right? So we're not going to be Stinkweed imping or Watery Grave trolling or anything. We're going to be focusing on self-mill. So mill, of course, is the effect of putting cards from the top of the library into the graveyard. And our cornerstone for that is Drowned Secrets. 2-mana enchantment. If you cast a blue spell, target player puts top 2 cards of your library into their graveyard. So you see this card and you think, I'm going to deck my opponent with this card. I'm going to make him lose all of our cards and mill him out. Well, not true. We're pointing this thing right here at ourselves. So every blue spell we cast, we're going to mill 2 cards, put 2 cards in the graveyard. As you can see, our entire deck's blue. Our only non-blue cards are the cards we don't intend to cast. And everything else leads towards that goal as well. So we have the new card, Merfolk Secretkeeper. I think this card is modern playable. Venture Deeper is the 1-mana sorcery half of this card. Target player puts top 4 cards of your library into their graveyard. So again, usually you think that would go to your opponent. It's going to us, right? And we've got that. We've got Radical Idea, cheap cantrip that allows us to discard cards. Discovery, cheap cantrip, allows us to put cards in the graveyard and find the cards we're looking for. Mission Briefing, which allows us to put cards in the graveyard and then do it all over again, which is a really good mission briefing deck. And then a couple other blue cantrips in Opt. We got some unsummons for a little bit of interaction, and 1 maximize altitude for a little extra jump start. So what's the benefit of putting all of our cards in our graveyard like this? Well, we have 3 payoffs. From most important to least important, Arclight Phoenix is job number 1. We cannot actually cast Arclight Phoenix. We have no red sources in our deck. So our goal is to put Arclight Phoenix in the graveyard, play a couple spells, and bring all the burbs back and attack with impunity. Flyers are very good in this format. Golos does not answer flyers very well, and flyers are pretty good in general. No one's playing cards like Cry of the Carnarium, Lava Coil's at an all-time low. So they kill your burbs, and they're coming back. So we got Arclight Phoenix. We have Creeping Chill, which is essentially a free lightning helix whenever it gets milled. So it doesn't take too many of these to put your opponent in the real danger zone, and also gains you some life, which is nice to buy you some time so you can set up more of your stuff. Then we have Narcomoeba, probably the least exciting of the 3, but hey, a free flyer is a free flyer. It can chump block for us to buy time, or it can just be added to your flying attack force alongside Arclight Phoenix. And that's the deck. It's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. We're just playing 16 islands and 4 Watery Graves, in case you want to cast Creeping Chill or the back half of Discovery, which is Dispersal. Not going to happen too often, but we have the option. And then we have a sideboard of pretty clean stuff here. We've got Aether Gust for red decks and green decks. Disdainful Stroke, obviously very good against the Fires decks, playing 5-mana Wraths and 5-mana Planeswalkers and 4-mana Fires of Inventions. We have Negate, Mystical Dispute, good against other blue decks, counters Teferi, counters Narset, things of that nature. Narset is pretty annoying for us, turns off a lot of our card draw effects. 3 Ashiok Dream Renderer, very good against Golos, get this thing down, and they can't shuffle, they can't search the Golos. Good news is, we can point Ashiok at ourselves, because Ashiok can mill cards from our library, and then it doesn't exile them, it actually exiles your opponent's graveyard each time. So you can use Ashiok as a tool to mill as well, which is great. And 3 copies of Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. I assume this one's for like the slower matchups, as an alternate win condition, or if you feel like they're going to be able to kill your Arclight Phoenixes. If they're just playing 4 Cry of the Carnarium and 4 Lava Coil, it might be hard for us to actually win. So we can turn to Jace and draw cards. We can attempt to try and deck them, or we can just deck ourselves and win the game with the static ability. So deck seems really fun. I'm pumped to play it. But first, to your message from our sponsors, CoolStuffInc.com. Hear what they got to say. We'll get right to the matches.
This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com. To learn more about this deck, click the link in the video's description below to read Jim's article.
Alright, so let's roll here with match 1 with our blue Dredge deck. And this is the card we're looking for. Unfortunately, we have a Phoenix and a Narcomoeba in our hand. This is a deck where the London Mulligan works really, really well. So when you mulligan, you get to put the card back into your deck. I guess they don't really shuffle, so that actually doesn't really matter. But we're going to keep this. I think the Drowned Secrets is the card we want all the time. It is definitely our engine, and hard casting Narcomoeba to mill 2 is still fine. Radical idea, we could discard the Phoenix, so we're going to keep this. It's not great. It's not great, but... Temple of Malady. Alright, that's pretty awkward. Obviously, you have the downside of potentially drawing your mill cards, but it's okay. We're going to work through them. We do have black sources in our deck too, so hard casting Creeping Shell's not out of the question. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Maybe we're gonna Radical Idea first. We get another Radical Idea. That's pretty good. All right, so we're gonna say go. Gonna try and set up these Phoenixes. We have Unsummon to buy a little time too, which is nice, so. Another Unsummon? Alright. Unfortunately, we gotta make some land drops here. We're just gonna fire off the idea immediately. Discard a Phoenix. Mill 2 lands. Draw Mission Briefing. Might need to fire off one of these Unsummons defensively. Kind of wanted to save them to be able to cast double spells, but ooh, that's really bad for us. That answers our Drowned Secrets. Alright, so we're going to Unsummon here. Buy some time, mill some more cards. There's a Phoenix. Alright, that's a start. There aren't a ton of ways to deal with our enchantment. Unfortunately, Maraska is a good one. Alright, we've drawn a land, so that's good. We have 2 Phoenixes in the bin. We have a Radical Idea. We want to draw another 1-mana spell or another 2-mana spell. I guess Briefing can do it next turn. So we're gonna Radical Idea, discarding the Phoenix. I guess we can just wait and do it on their turn. So let's just cast Narcomoeba as a blocker. And we'll say go. We're going to end step Radical Idea, discarding Phoenix, and try and go Briefing, Spell, Unsummon. And get a triple Phoenix hit in here. We can flashback. Not a ton to flashback, actually. Ooh, the old Rankle Dankle. I mean, Rankle's not really that bad. I don't mind drawing a card or discarding a card.
Was probably going to die anyway.
I guess it's fine. I guess we could just block, because they can kill my Narcomoeba next turn. I mean, we're gonna start bringing back Phoenixes, which is pretty good. So let's see what we draw. Before we block, we're just gonna cast Radical Idea. Whenever you have a card draw spell like this, you're gonna cast anyway. Usually, you want to just do it before you make a choice. So it feels weird to cast this in combat, but let's see what we draw and better inform our decision. That's perfect. That was actually the perfect card. Okay, so now I think we're gonna 3, 6, 11. Yeah, we're gonna block. Actually, no, just gaining 3 life. This is fine. No blocks. No blocks. We'll see what they do here. Drowned Secrets. That sucks. I would love to play Drowned Secrets before I play all this stuff, but we have to do all this stuff now. So, I guess we can Mission Briefing and Unsummon. That's pretty good. Let's start with Secretkeeper. So middle top 4, be it 3 lands and a Narcomoeba, sure. And now we can Briefing and Unsummon, and then Unsummon again on their turn, which is pretty good. We are running a little low on gas here, but hello. Put both those in the graveyard. Thank you very much. And we're going to target the Unsummon. Trigger those. Lightning Helix. And we're going to use the Unsummon. Bounce the Rankled Ankle. And right to combat. All the burbs come back. And we're going to kill the Veraska, I think. Okay, never mind. Well, there you go. That's the deck. Show's over. Everyone go home. Alright, so they're playing like green-black adventures, something like that. Green-black aggro, maybe. I mean, not playing the adventure package. I actually don't know if we want a sideboard. Don't know how many green creatures they're playing, so Aether Gust is kind of eh. Don't want the Planeswalkers. Don't want Disputes. Don't want Negate. I think we're trying to run it back. Yeah. On its sideboarding. Oh, it's pretty easy mulligan. It's definitely better. It's a little awkward, but we can keep this. Let's shift the Creeping Chill. Alright, they are playing the adventure package, sure. I think I'd rather opt before I Secretkeeper. I'd like to just try and find the enchantment for turn 2. Alright. Well. Alright, no other 1-drop? Okay. I guess Discovery on turn 2 is fine. Oh my god. Alright, well, I guess I should have waited to cast it. I didn't think there was a 1-mana spell they would cast. I was trying to save time. So I should have end-stepped it. It didn't really matter, I guess. They could take my Discovery now. Alright, so I guess that's a slight mistake on my part. I think I still want to just play a tap land, so go and just opt again. I want to find the enchantment. We could Secretkeeper, but like we're probably not bringing stuff back yet anyway, so... Foulmire Knight, yeah, it's pretty good. I opt. Guess it's fine. It's not super exciting, but ugh, gross. Just missed. All right. Unsummon and land. Those are bad too. Oh, you're killing me. Killing me. We got 2 Narcomoebas. It's not bad. That's pretty aggressive. I don't know about that one. I mean, that feels stupendous. Alright. So, unfortunately, our deck is super soft to the card Ashiok. I don't know if we can win anymore. Yeah. Because we can't cast Arclight Phoenix. This card might actually just be lights out. You could try and do it all in one turn. It's like try and like briefing, mill stuff, hit something. We gotta draw another spell. Like I don't even know what we're gonna do, honestly. This reckless graveyard hate, you know. I think we just play this. Play land. I guess we could just cast this. And just try and hit it for one big turn. If we can get like one Phoenix in play. Oh man. It's funny because each player discards is actually good now, whereas it wasn't before. I mean, if we can draw... That was actually pretty good, because now if we draw a radical idea, we can get this Phoenix into play. Oh my god. Alright. You win. You got it. Take your Ashiok and go somewhere else. Alright, that was kind of brutal. So maybe we need to bring in... I don't know if Jace can do it by itself. I don't know if we can beat this card out of that deck. Honestly. Like... Are we going to bring in Mystical Dispute? Or Negate or something? That's tough. That's really tough. I don't know how many Ashioks they have, but it's probably like one or two, unfortunately. But everything was going fine till the Ashiok. I don't really have a good answer to that one. And Jace seems like it's more for decks that don't have creatures. I guess we're bringing in some Disputes. It's not good, but at least it counters Ashiok. Got like the Altitude and I guess an Unsummon. Even Unsummon's pretty good against them. I don't know if I like that. This is kind of gross. Excuse me. I'm just going to bring in one. I don't want to cut any engine cards. I think we're just going to need to mostly hope they don't have it, honestly. It's a pretty good hand. Double Secretkeeper. Yeah, alright. Bought him mulligans, and then mulligans again. Are they London mulliganing for their hate card? Was this modern? We really are playing Dredge, jeez. Just 2 snap mulligans, looking for Ashiok maybe? Two Phoenixes. Alright, so now we're not going to play the second one. We wanted to try and chain together some spells. Creeping Chill. Tilt. Alright, we're just going to play Narcomoeba. We have 1 mana spell, 1 mana spell. We need a land, though. And another spell. Or 2. Alright, Druid. Oh, God. Oh, come on. Alright. Please don't play Ashiok. It's pretty good. Radical idea, Drown Secrets. I mean, we do want Drown Secrets, but we really just need lands and cheap spells to get our 2 Phoenixes back. I might ship both of these. Let me draw a non-land. Yeah, I think we're in trouble here. This is definitely not the deck we were looking to play against. The Drill Bit, Ashiok, Questing Beast deck seems a little hard for us. A little unlucky here too, but jeez. Yeah, I mean, we're just dead next turn. Should kill us on turn 5. I mean, drew the land we wanted. Now let's try another Unsummon. Nope, that's an Arclight Phoenix. I think we are... I mean, I guess we can, like, unsummon stuff and not be dead, but we're pretty dead. If we can Radical Idea, discarding a Phoenix. Is that worse or better than Discovery? Probably worse. And then we unsummon, so we need to draw, like, a land and a 1-mana spell. That's a spell. Now you draw land too, though. So we get to block, rankle, unsummon Questing Beast, and then on our turn, we get to Secretkeeper. Doesn't really work though. Jeez.
You should leave before I make you disappear. I grow bored with
Alright, so we just need to draw a land. They might actually draw us a card too. It sucks how our chills are in our hand though. We can't mill them. Land, please. Alright, we hit our land. So now we get to Idea, Secretkeeper, Unsummon. Big hits, please. Total whiffs. So, triple Arclight Phoenix. Now, the issue, of course, is we need a blocker for Questing Beast. They have a removal spell, and the Beast were dead. But we're going to take that risk. Just attack with 2 of them. We can cast Creeping Chill, too. It's just 6, 12. Yeah, we kill them next turn, theoretically. They don't have a way to remove this blocker. They need Questing Beast and a way to remove the Phoenix. Otherwise, they're dead. Which is pretty good, honestly. Despite everything that went wrong this game, still have a pretty good chance to win. So,
sacrifices must be made from time to time.
it's interesting. Plussing and not drawing a card on what is perhaps the most important turn of the game. Don't know what to tell y'all. Maybe they wanted to draw and just screwed it up. Massacre Girl? They're dead. Awesome. It's a pretty weird card to have in your aggro deck, but sure. We can easily cast 3 spells this turn. We can go Radical Idea. That's our 4th Phoenix, too. We should go Radical Idea, Mission Briefing, Unsummon. That felt good. We were real behind that game. I'll take that one in a heartbeat. 1-0. Dredging away over here. That was pretty impressive, honestly. We missed multiple land drops, and we're still able to piece it together. We did find all 4 Phoenixes in the pretty top half of our deck, but, you know, things went wrong, things went right. Mulligan. It's the exact same hand. Alright, let's ship Creeping Chill and Watery Grave, and let's try and make this kind of bad hand work. Alright, we're going to opt to look for our enchantment. Alright. Arclight Phoenix, tilt. Opt's like, obviously fine. You probably just want to keep the opt. They're playing Fire is going to have Narset in their deck. That sounds pretty hard for us. We'll see what we can do. Ugh. 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 That card seems really bad. I don't want to Secretkeeper yet. Just want to hold it. Alright, we're probably going to need to do some work this turn, or we're going to be in big trouble. Mission Briefing is probably not helping too much. Alright, well, we're going to Briefing back and opt and just see what happens. See if we can get a little lucky here. I mean, it's not the worst. Yeah, please. Alright. We're going to try and find ourselves an Arclight Phoenix. Oh, wait. That doesn't matter. We're going to find it with Secretkeeper. Reaping Chill? God, no. Please hit me. Phoenix. No. I feel like it's like, should have 4 Steam Vents in it. There's been a lot of times we want to cast Phoenix and we just can't. Obviously, like, we're not going to draw Steam Vents all the time, but... This maximize altitude seems really bad also. Ugh, there's Narset. Narset's a problem. That turns off a lot of our cards. They're just going to hard cast Fae of Wishes. It's embarrassing. Hey, we found it. Well, we can't draw cards, so I guess we're just going to cast Merfolk Secretkeeper. Mill 2. Another Narcomoeba. Sure. I mean, we could cast Maximize Altitude just to mill 2, I guess. Probably not doing much otherwise. I guess we could, like, use that to get the, Oh, did I screw up? I can use this to get the Phoenix in the graveyard. No, I guess I didn't screw up. Probably want to cast it, though, and then next turn I can... We can, like, mission briefing for nothing, basically, just get back Phoenix. Alright, I guess we're gonna do that. Okay, radical idea. Our Phoenix count's a little light this game. It's a little light.
I have just the trick for this.
Oh no, they could have an Ashiok. That would suck. This doesn't seem easy. No, they're getting Casualties of War? I mean... Disenchant Stone Rain? I guess. That was really good. You can unsummon our Secretkeeper and cast it again. That's actually phenomenal. Alright. Wait. Alright, kind of a miss. So mill 6. There's an Arclight Phoenix. And now, I guess we're going to maximize altitude. I guess we'll Secretkeeper first. Alright, creepy chill plays. And we're going to maximize altitude. Discarding Arclight Phoenix. Come on, hit a Phoenix. Let's go. All right. Fortunately, Fae of Wishes is actually kind of annoying. The 1/4 blocker is pretty silly, but we're going to finish off this Narset. Much rather kill Narset to deal 3 to them, so... And once Narset is gone, we can start doing our thing again. We got 22 cards in our deck. We got 2 Phoenixes in our deck somewhere. We got 2 Narcomoebas. We have a Narcomoeba, a Creeping Chill, and 2 Phoenixes left. They're shimmering for a land here. I mean, I don't think Casualties of War is even that good. Like, killing Drown Secrets is cool and all, but I don't think it really matters that much. Oh, so we can mission bring me back Unsummon and cast our Secretkeeper again? That's gas. Alright, sure. I'm gonna draw a land, I guess, but... Hello. Discovery's pretty bad. Let's just ship it. Let's get back Unsummon. Let's unsummon my Secretkeeper. cast it again. Let's venture deeper, you know? God, where my Phoenix is at? There's 2 Phoenixes in the bottom 15 cards. You got 1 Creeping Chill. I wish I would just sort your graveyard. Narcomoeba. 1 Narcomoeba, 1 Creeping Chill. I'm sorry, 0 Narcomoebas. 1 Creeping Chill, 2 Phoenixes, and 15 cards. We're mostly out of ways to mill, though. We just have a lot of radical ideas.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
Sure. Zibby's taking a drink. Sure. That's okay. We can draw a land off of it. Let's start with the Phoenix. Really can't wait too much longer here. They have a lot of cards in hand. Alright, we did it. Alright, we got a Phoenix, thank God. Alright, so we gotta cast the Radical Idea and discard our Creeping Chill. It kinda sucks, honestly. I wanted to finish them off with that, but getting back all our Phoenixes here is much better, so. Another Secretkeeper. And this guy really does mill. That's for sure. Right to the pie hole, please. So we currently have 2 spells. Again, we still have a chill in there. Yes, we still have 1 Creeping Chill. So in these 8 cards is the 4th Arclight Phoenix and a Creeping Chill. So they probably have an Ashiok in their board, and they probably should have gotten it with their thing. Discarded Fires and Shimmer. Discarding that Creeping Chill does suck, because we could have just burned them out with the Creeping Chill in our deck and the Creeping Chill in our hand, but we had to do it, obviously. Alright, well, they're tanking. At least they're trying to figure it out. There wasn't like a specific card they just wanted to get. Plane-wide Celebration. That's a magic card, alright. They're just going to gain 8 life, 16 life.
Here we go.
Actually is a little concerning, honestly. Drowned Secrets. Yeah, it's not really going to help us that much. Alright, I think one of these attacks to Fairy. We're just going to say go. We're not going to play these. And then I don't want to Drown Secrets. Probably going to use that for Radical Idea. Just say go. We got to be careful of decking here. They do a lot of Wraths in their deck, so I'd rather just keep what we have in play. And if we need to unload again, we got to make sure we have enough material to keep doing it without decking. Drew Castle Vantress. Alright, that's pretty good with fires in play. Hopefully we can get them before it really matters. I mean, they could cast both Fae, honestly, which would be pretty frustrating. Those blockers are really good. That's really good. I think we're getting decked, folks. Okay, I mean, that's spells. They have 38 cards. I don't know if we can afford to mill ourselves. They get to wish again, like possibly for another Wrath. We might need to just be milling them. I might just play Secrets. Secretkeeper. Secretkeeper, Unsummon Secretkeeper. Yeah, we'll target them, I guess. This is pretty awkward. I guess I can mill us for 2. Try and hit that Creeping Chill. I'm just worried we're not going to be able to recur these Phoenixes again. Because they can wish again, which is like pretty serious. Oh, we know our oh, the Creeping Chill's on the bottom. So we know where our Creeping Chill is. So we have a Phoenix in these top 2 cards and we're almost out of spells. Ugh, that's bad. I screwed up. I thought casting Secretkeeper was a spell. I screwed up big time. I thought we were recurring Phoenixes. Boy. For some reason, I thought casting Secretkeeper as a creature was a spell. We've now cast an enchantment, a creature, and a spell. We need 2 more spells to recur our things. That's really bad. I'm a little worried we can't win anymore. Shut up, keep Scryed. What you getting? Anything good? Fae of Wishes is so good in this deck, it's unreal. Fae of Wishes plus Fire, as I mentioned, is just wild. Command the Dreadhorde. That's interesting, I guess. God damn it. So, okay. Depending on our top card, we can probably win. So, we know this card is a Phoenix. And we know this card's a Creeping Chill. We need to all we need to do is get back a Phoenix. Right? We know this is a... Yeah. We can just unsummon our own Phoenix. Mill 2. Radical idea. Mill 2. Wait. Unsummon our Phoenix. Mill 2. Cast Radical idea. Mill 2. Draw a card. No, it doesn't work. I'm overthinking it. So you can't cast the Radical Ideas and mill. You get a mill and then mill them. Yeah, okay. I think this game is over. We milled... Yeah, that resolves. I didn't screw up, did I? I think I might have screwed up, but they conceded, so cool. I think I might have not have left myself enough cards, because we got to cast the Radical Ideas, we have to draw a card also. Whatever. Alright, we're going to bring in our Mystical Disputes. How many counterspells do we want here? Jeez. So I kind of want the Jaces, too. It feels like we can deck ourselves reasonably easily. But I also want the Strokes and the Negate. Can't bring in everything. We're a synergy deck, you know? Double cutting the Altitude. Unsummon is very good with the Secretkeeper, but probably not what we want. It does seem hard to... It does seem hard to get back a Phoenix and leave up a counterspell that turn. Maybe it's supposed to be like a full transformational sideboard. You should bring in your Jaces and cut all your Phoenix stuff. Like, I don't know. It's obviously Canisters deck. It's not my deck. But if we were to bring in like Stroke, 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 Negate, Jace, 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 and cut like the Creeping Chills. Problem is they do have Teferi in their deck. Yeah, alright, let's just take... Let's not bring in all this stuff. I'm not sure how much of it we want. Stroke does seem awkward as an encounter. Jace. I honestly have no idea. Interesting. Well, that's a good hand. I mean, these aren't great, but we have Secrets, we have Opt, we have Secretkeeper. Pretty happy with this. If they have Teferi to bounce my Drowned Secrets, that's kind of gross, but... Interesting choice if you want to keep Opt for post-Drowned Secrets or not. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not going to Opt. I mean, if they have a Teferi here, I guess if they have Teferi, we're just going to, like, replay it and Opt anyway. It's not even that bad. Oh, that's even worse. Yikes. Big time yikes. I mean, we can Opt on their turn, I guess. Alright, we're going to cast Narcomoeba and just Opt on their turn. It's Mills 2, puts a creature in play to attack Planeswalkers. They get 8 looks at fires here. They didn't find it. That's good. Unless they already have it. I mean, they played the entire game with fires last game, and we still won. Barely. I'm not sure we even should have won. Mill 2. Has a Phoenix. Disdainful Stroke. That doesn't counter to Fairy, so... Discovery. Alright. So, we can cast spells here, but they don't... they don't draw us any cards. So I think we're just going to cast Jace. Mill. Nothing good.
Manipulation of the mind. Let's try this.
So we milled some cards. We got a Jace in play. Obviously not drawing is a little crappy, but getting to mill for free is nice. We have 2 Phoenixes in the graveyard. So next turn we can just bite the bullet, I guess, and just blow a spell or two to get back our Phoenixes. We can mill a lot of cards next turn with Secretkeeper. I missed the Unsummon a little bit. Unsummoning Secretkeeper is pretty nice. Yep.
Stand by and watch. Don't worry, I got you.
Hitting a Narcomoeba would be pretty huge. Alright, so we could just burn through spells here and just not draw, but get back Phoenixes and attack. We could kill both Planeswalkers. That's pretty good. We're probably going to want to do that. Alright, let's mill. Let's see. So we can go Discovery, Secretkeeper, Radical Idea. That's so gross. I mean, you can just get lucky here and hit some stuff. Let's just start here. Alright, Keeper Tail's nice. Question is, do you want to try and draw off Jace after we do all this, or just try and get lucky and hit another Phoenix? It seems pretty unlikely to hit another Phoenix. Alright. We could just cast Drown Secrets and keep going. Nah, let's just do it. Get lucky, I'm a Discovery Dispersal maybe. Not sure what they're thinking about. Timeout! Oh, I didn't draw, so unlucky. Land Discovery. I guess we ship both of those. Alright, combat. Send 2 at Narset. I guess still 1 at the Fairies. They're gonna block this one no matter what anyway, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, like an Aether Gust or something? That would be pretty annoying. Maybe all 3 should have gone it. Ah, crap. I should have sent all 3 at Narset. I did not think they would have spot removal in their deck post board. That seems ridiculous. But alright, sure, I guess.
This
mean, God, we can't even draw a card. We can't even do anything. This sucks. Alright, let's just drown secrets, I guess. I guess we're going to Radical Idea on their turn. There's a lot of Radical Ideas. They just cast Drawn from Dreams, so we gotta be in big trouble here. Yeah, Narset and Teferi are just the worst. Yeah. Deafening Clarion. Sure. I don't think that really changes much. That's the best they can do. Like, I feel like it doesn't change anything. Like, either we're getting back extra Phoenixes or not, you know? Narcomoeba. No. Mission briefing. None of these briefs are even good. I guess I can mission briefing a counterspell. A stroke too. I mean, Mana Lake's not going to be very good. They have fires in play. Oh boy. Alright, I think I just say go, and I can just Idea again and stroke and hope we do something. This Narset has just been like the worst thing that ever happened to us.
Always fair.
Fae of Wishes, yeah. We'll counter whatever they get. We can briefing this stroke, so like we have things to do over the next few turns. We are also milling. Theoretically, we could just Jace kill them. That's certainly on the table here. Yeah, that's not happening. And we have. We do have 3 Narcomoebas left, which is pretty good. So we could just hit one and be able to attack this Narset. Nope. That's become an idea. Oh, there's one. Watery Grave. Pretty sure we just say go again. I might even. Playing the land seems bad. We want fuel for. Actually, maybe we do want to play it. So we can go briefing, stroke, radical idea. We're getting close to actually winning with Jace. So, despite the troubles we've had so far, nobody knows the troubles I've had. Go ahead, bounce the fairy. Nope. All right. Like, we have 12 cards left. We're ready to ultimate this thing. That's pretty bold before even attacking. Yeah, you got it. Elder Spell? Oh no. We can't stop that one. We have Stroke, Mystical Dispute. That's kind of a huge tilt. I mean, now I can attack Narset at least, so alright. I guess that's fine.
Just happened.
This thing goes to 3. Are they going to use it? Probably not. Another Narcomoeba. This game is certainly a lot different without that Jace in play. Because now we actually run the risk of just decking. And both of our Jaces are gone. God, this is so awkward. I mean, I want to keep Mission Briefing Stroke available.
Interesting technique.
You know, our bottom card is a Stroke. We have only 2 of our 4 Phoenixes. And we've hit 2 of our 4 Creeping Chills. They're wishing, sure. Oh, they're casting it. Alright. Alright. I guess I'm milling us for like one last time. We still have 2 Phoenixes in our bottom 6 cards. This is unreal. God damn it. Oh, this has been the most frustrating game. Whatever. We're target them. We can't afford to mill anymore. We have 4 cards left. I guess we're milling both of those. Should I try to keep the Narcomoeba because if they they're gonna wrath us probably. I don't even know. We'll target whatever, doesn't matter, just opt or something. I don't even know. I've been milling them the whole time. They probably would have decked, honestly. That's funny because now I don't even want to draw cards. After all that. Yeah, this seems almost impossible to win. They can just play their fave, which is like we just can't win. We can't beat the 2-1-4 blockers. Probably just go to the next game, actually. We just can't win this game. So maybe we do want to just try and mill them, I guess. And bring in all the counter spells. Run play. I don't even know, honestly. Very, very weird dynamic. Alright, what do you want to do? The problem is the counterspells are so good against... I mean, Teferi is so good against the counterspells where if they just slip at Teferi, all our cards don't do anything. So like having the creatures to attack seems really important. Maybe the creeping chills are bad. Because they're not really like racing per se. Let's bring in the Jace. A Negate and a Stroke. Gotta bring the Lamb back in though. Cutting the Lamb was really greedy. Let me get down 1 stroke. I think 2 strokes is fine between the disputes and the Negate. What did I cut? I got the Negate. An interesting matchup, honestly. Imagine if Narset wasn't in play, you know? Yeah, I think if we had just been milling them the entire time, probably would have won that game. Honestly. This hand's pretty good. This card seems really, really good against them. Sure. Why not, you know? Really feel like you're getting somewhere. Probably could have just shocked, honestly. I suppose Sarkin killing us matters a little bit. Discovery, sure. Drowned Secrets, love it. Love it. So now we need to leave up 3 mana for Dispute on a Fires. Oh, maybe Negate, never mind. Negate works for me. Let's get our ball rolling here. Land. I'm definitely interested in Jace. How interested am I in Secretkeeper? I'm pretty interested, honestly. Drawn from Dreams. I think I like countering this. I think I want to dispute it. The question is, do I want to mill my Jace or not, or just draw it? I would love to be able to play Jace with Dispute back up. It's not even that good though, because we gotta... Jace's, maybe I shouldn't have kept the Jace on top, knowing that I was gonna mill anyway. Alright. I'm gonna dispute. I'm gonna mill them. I'll keep the Jace. And I want to keep up Negate for a possible thinger. Let's fire this off. Radical idea, Phoenix. That's kind of nice. Alright, we could cast our own spell and then dispute it to get back our Phoenixes. That's a little too aggressive, I think. Just play that, say go. Can Radical idea on their turn. Gentlemen. Tilt. You need to put some sort of clock on them. And now we're like almost out of counter spells. Oh boy. Playing Jace just seems too loose. The problem is like now our mana is getting worse, the Mystical Dispute. Third Phoenix. Alright. Well, now we're playing for something at least. You have 3 Phoenixes in the graveyard. Alright, well, that's a tilt because we didn't leave up mana for Dispute, only for a blue spell. It's a little tough. Oh, that is a blue spell. Let's counter that. Mill. Narcomoeba is cool. So let's get these Phoenixes back this turn if we can. I don't know if we can or not, though. Jeez. Alright, that's Radical idea. I don't know if we can. I gotta hit a 1 mana blue spell. That's only opt. We've already cast 2 ops. Christ. 3 ops. I should just cast the Jace. That might have been a mistake. God, there's the opt. I don't want either of these. I think we're in trouble. I think this Jace, keeping this Jace is a huge mistake, I think. And then not playing the Jace last turn is probably also a huge mistake, but now they just have Fairy anyway. But once they get Fires online, I think they probably play this game really badly. Unmoored Ego? Okay. Alright, I guess Jace or bust. I don't think we can win, though, because they can just play Fairy. Yeah, they can play Fairy, bounce it, the next turn kill my Jace. Like, we have 3 Jaces. We have access to 1 currently. We have 18 cards in our deck. Is it possible we can, like, do it all in 1 turn? Just play Jace and win immediately? It's going to be our plan, I think. It's 12 cards. $10 cards. tilt. 7 cards now. Like, they can't counter my Jace. And they can't get it out of my hand, I don't think. So, like, I think this is going to work. Put the top 2, draw a card, win the game. We have 7 cards now. Elder Spell. Doesn't... I mean, I guess they could, like, play Teferi and bounce fires and then plus it or whatever so they can actually interact with me. I have 6 spells left. That's 4. I think I just play Drowned Secrets and hope that we hold. I think we're going to. Four cards. Narcomoeba would be down to... I could just play this. I'm gonna mill them. Make them deal the board. We have a 3-turn clock and 4 cards in our deck, so they have to do something about the Narcomoebas. I think they need Teferi to turn off the fires. The thing is, the fires obviously does not allow them to cast spells on our turn. So with the fires in play, we just play Jace and win the game. They can't stop. They can't stop it. If they had a Teferi, and they could either bounce fires and wish for a counterspell, or bounce fires and then plus Teferi and then Elder Spell us. Either of those is a path to winning the game, but I think Teferi is the only important card. Teferi is the crux. Without Teferi, they can't do anything. So, I mean, like, everything's known information. They know I have this, so command the Dread Horde. That's actually it. They get Teferi back. They can figure it out. They need to get Teferi back.
Pick one. Hone your prowess.
Oh, wait. Now they have a Narset. I can't draw a card. I can draw on their turn a Radical Idea. No, I can't. There's Teferi in blood. They didn't bounce their fires. Alright, we're good. Got 2 cards left. Yeah, alright. They could have won this game easily, and they just chose not to, which is pretty awesome for us. Yeah, you have 1 card left.
Only time will tell.
1 card, play Jace. So yeah, they had all the tools to win, but thankfully for us, chose not to. So, interesting matchup where they have so much like removal and interaction stuff that we can possibly not be able to win. Which is kind of weird. Definitely one that needs to be thought out. That's a matchup that's won in deck building. Won and lost in deck building. You gotta have a plan. We sort of had a plan. They could have trumped our plan, but 2-0. What are you gonna do? long game so far. This hand is great. Where the Golos decks at, you know? Creeping Shell. Tilt. I think we're going to save it for post-round secrets.
Welcome to the feast.
Oko's not amazing against us, so...
I invite you to change your ways.
God damn it. So, do we secrets here and set up for a huge next turn? We just Secret Keeper? I think we just secrets. This 0-4 blocker is pretty good against what's going on here. And I imagine we're going to have a pretty good turn next turn, so that's not bad.
Gaze into my face and put on your true shape.
Alright, questing beasts there would have been pretty tough, but... Unfortunately, we're not drawing any lands, and lands are kind of important. We need a land and a 1-mana spell to be able to, like, try and set up for next turn. The problem is that we need... It costs, like, between 4 and 5 mana to get back all our stuff. And missing land drops just feels devastating. We could just cast Narcomoeba. But let's just do this. So we're going to mill, like, a million cards. But... Alright. That's cool. Alright, I mean... It's alright. Not amazing, but it's alright. We milled a lot of lands, too. Like, it's just gonna be hard to get our stuff back. That's pretty aggressive.
Surely you see the human. Those blind to tyranny are lost. Justice. I invite you to change your ways.
Alright, so we can triple block 1 and go to 1 life. It seems pretty tough. But chump blocking also feels bad. We have Unsummon to bounce 1. We gotta really hit some stuff next turn. The problem, we're just so constrained in our mana, I don't even know we can do anything. Realistically. Like... We can't draw 1-mana spells and lands. So we're probably like unsummoning. Ugh. That's pretty gross. I mean, we've only hit 1 Creeping Chill so far, and we're almost halfway through our deck. If we hit a Chill, we can keep fighting here. Yeah, I think we're going to do this. Let's go to 1. Get a land, that's good at least. Alright, let's Narcomoeba, mill some cards. There's your chill. Window card. It sucks as I would really love to not cast Unsummon here and save it to get back our Phoenixes, but don't know if it's possible. I guess the briefing is also essentially an Unsummon. I mean, the briefing could get back the Opt. So theoretically, if we were to draw a land, we could go Unsummon, briefing, Opt, and get everything back. It's not going to have haste, so...
Surely you see the humor here.
So I think we don't Unsummon. I think we just try and draw a land. They have shock, so be it, you know? Alright, here we go. Big drop. That's the land. That's the land we're looking for. And I could actually Unsummon, briefing Unsummon. That's even better. That's another Arclight Phoenix. And a Creeping Chill. If we had another Chill, I might just kill them, honestly. We are milling a ton of cards. Is drawing Unsummon next turn good? Are we going to mill any more cards? Yeah, we're going to mill more cards anyway, it doesn't matter. Hit me. Creeping Chill for the win. Radical ideas. So we send in 2. And then just kill them next turn. I guess they make a food and gain life. We send in all 3. They would need some way to remove my 0-4. That seems pretty hard, honestly. I think we just go for it. They could draw haste creatures and they can kill us, but like, we got 15 cards left. There's only 1 Creeping Chill left, and it probably isn't likely for us to get back our. Oh, we do the altitude actually. If we draw any land, we can get back our Phoenixes next turn. So maybe we actually play it safe. Attack with just 1, trade off all this stuff, and then next turn we can get them back if we have to. Send in 2. Let's send in 2. That's 6. I mean, they can gain 6 life. Screw it, whatever, just kill them. Let's play around the cards they haven't played, not the cards on the top of their deck. Like, they can gain 6 life a turn here, which is pretty real, so...
Welcome to the feast. Fairness. What a bizarre expectation.
Yeah. I forgot Oko did that. Cool. Alright, so I'm obviously just an idiot. Leave 1 Phoenix back, probably win the game easily. Alright. Whatever. It's got the altitude. And bring in like 2 Aether Gusts. So stupid. And let's cut I don't even know. Oko's dumb. Got a radical idea, maybe. Maybe Discovery is the worst card. Let's get the radical idea. It's probably the slowest card. Alright, so that was obviously super loose. Just forgot what the third ability on Oko did. Alright, that's a mulligan. Ah, it's the exact same hand. Alright, that's also a mulligan. Suppose we deserve it. Suppose we deserve it. Alright, Opt isn't the worst. Can try and set ourselves up here. I mean, we're a couple mana off of actually getting back our Phoenix. So we're going to wait a turn. We'll just play land taps as I go. We'll set up for Discovery, Briefing, Opt. I guess we can Opt. Sure, we can Opt before we do all this. Cavalier of Thorns. We're probably going to Aether Gust that. I'm going to Opt first. Cavalier's pretty big, honestly. Blocks my Phoenixes. Secretkeeper? That's probably better than... I guess I have the Briefing. Alright, let's Discovery first. See if we can draw a different spell, but it's not Mission Briefing. Nope, that's an island. Alright, so that does suck, because we would like to Secretkeeper not just Opt, but it's only one Phoenix. Ugh. Like, once we Briefing back the Opt, we have, like, basically nothing. So you could just wait a turn. I suppose I could, like, Briefing the Gust and Gust their Cavalier, which is not ideal, but... Alright, I think we're going to wait. Try and dig. We'll get, like, 4 cards deeper and a draw step. I don't think bringing back one Phoenix in the face of this Cavalier is going to be good. Feels like this is going to be hard. God, Brick City. Like, if they have, like, Hydra Crisis and stuff, too. Where are these Golos decks at? Oh, we hit a thingy, at least. Alright, I guess we're going to Briefing Aether Gust and probably try and burn them out. It's not the worst. And we're going to hold on to our Secretkeeper in case we draw the enchantment. It's not blocking anything right now anyway. So we have 3 Creeping Chills. They're 11. It's not great. They play Krasis are probably dead, but I guess Nisuk works too. Neoform? Sure. So the card's pretty good. It's Neoform, Aether Gust. Just like a teamery, elementally something deck. I guess hard casting it honestly isn't even that bad. So alright, we're gonna slam. Ah, that's gross. Yeah, so Hydra Krasis and we lose. But not a ton we can really do here, I guess. Yeah, they have Hydro Krasis. They're doing their Castle Garenberg math. It's probably the best opt of all time. Who's not? Alright, I mean, we draw like Radical Idea into something nasty. Ah, they're just gonna cast another Krasis here. That sucks. Alright, so we threw game one. That's pretty unfortunate. Just an idiot. Forgot about how that thing works. They had to gain 5 life off a Krasis here. Oh, God. No? Mm-hmm. Okay. There's a chance. Cloudkins here. Right. And then they have 2 blockers. That hurts our chances a bit. Alright, well, that's an island, so... Alright. We punted game 1, my bad. Two and 1. Mr. Happy Dude. Are you playing Golos, Mr. Happy Dude? Hello, Mr. Happy Dude. While we're waiting, I want to remind everyone that there's a companion article to this video on CoolStuffInc.com, where I'll be going over the deck and providing all sorts of wonderful insights. That's going to be on CoolStuffInc.com. I do a video Monday, article Friday, and last Friday's article was pretty fun, too. It was about how Planeswalkers aren't really the problem. It's more so the design of there not being enough ways to interact with them. So you may hate Teferi, you may hate Oko. It's not really their fault. Check that one out, CoolStuffInc.com. I mean, Secretkeeper's good, and this is a full quarter of our lands, so we're theoretically going to draw some spells. I should probably mulligan, though. Yeah, it's just terrible. That is significantly better. Alright, what do we ship here? I kind of want I think lands are important, honestly. We got to make our land drops. So usually we can return our Phoenixes for like 5 mana on turn 5. Probably just a radical idea. And I think I'm going to tap land go. We're going to save a Secretkeeper. We'll see if we can find our enchantment off of the Discovery Dispersal. It's a pretty deep look. And no Golos again? Jeez. I guess that's life down here in the Gold League. I've not played much Arena lately. Well, if we find the enchantment, it's going to be really good. We did not find the enchantment. God, don't. It's Teferi or Narset. Either one's awful. Teferi's not as bad, but I guess pre-sideboard Teferi's not that bad.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Jeez, bricks for days. All right, let's take a look. I guess those are both bad too. Where's my stuff at, you know? We found a stuff. We found a stuff. I feel like our draws have been a little below average so far. We are 2-1, but it's definitely a deck where you have the opportunity to have really, really, really busted draws. You know, in theory, you could attack with 4 Phoenixes on turn 3. Please no fires. That's not a fires, but close to as bad, unfortunately. And we draw Narcomoeba. Just missed it. Just missed it. Oh, and they have Sarkhan too. Yeah, we're dead this game. We're dead as a doornail. Narset is very annoying for us. I guess we like Secretkeeper and just try and hit some Phoenixes. So we can briefing back and opt. Here's a Phoenix. Phoenix. It's fine. Alright. So we're just gonna literally... Oh, it sucks. Guessing Unsummon on a guy would have been alright, but... Yeah, whatever. I don't think I want that. Yeah, I know. We're passive funked. Kill that Narset. I mean, they are at 14. We have a decent board, I guess. Our hand's pretty bad. Our hand's pretty bad.
That's more like it.
Guess I just drew that. That's pretty lucky. So they clearly didn't have it last turn. Alright, big draw step here. That's a draw step. It's not the worst draw step of all time. We still have some serious work to do, but... Nothing. So we have only one Phoenix in our top half of our deck. It's tough. It's tough.
Let's try this.
What are you wishing for? Do you have an Ashiok? You probably should. Yes, they do. Pretty rough first game for us here. Not too much has gone right. The problem is they also have Sarkin. In theory, we could just like turn our Drown Secrets on them and maybe mill them out or something, but I think we just go for it. Just try and get lucky at a Phoenix. No. No. Hit me. No. Eh. Now we can unsummon a Secretkeeper, which is pretty good, but they just have 7, like 5 spells in their hand. We're probably just super dead. Matchup is weird.
I'll protect you.
Kenrith, the Returned King. Trample Haste. Heh, that's pretty funny. It's all creatures. It's my creatures too. Alright. I don't see how that's better than casting Sarkin. Like... Oh. Oh god, you hate to see it. My top 2 cards are Phoenixes. We found them. Alright, this game is over. Alright, tough game there. Pretty tough game. Ashiok's been our nemesis. Unfortunately, we're taking some splash damage here because Ashiok is very popular. It's good against Golos, but it's also really good against us. So it's modern levels of graveyard hate. Modern playable card. So I think we're going to run it back like we did earlier. We brought in Jace, 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 counter, 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 cut, chill, chill. Come on, Arena, you can do it. Altitude, try this. It's certainly a little awkward because we need our mana to, like, put a threat in play. We can't just counter stuff and not put any threats in play, but... we have mulliganed a lot, too. Oh my god. Happy dude. Sup? So we're obviously mulliganing again. Being on 5 cards is pretty crappy, but as far as 5 cards goes, it's a pretty good 5 cards. We're gonna keep. We definitely need to keep Drowned Secrets. It's probably at least one Radical Idea, and I don't want to discard the Phoenix, but the idea puts the Phoenix in the graveyard, and if 2 ideas on the bottom of our deck, it's really hard to get that Phoenix in the graveyard. I don't know if it's Stroke either, though. Stroke's pretty important. But I guess we can't stop at Teferi right now. Alright, we'll skip the Stroke. We have multiple counterspells in our deck. I think that this is the kind of deck where you just want every single Phoenix always. You know, you'll find a way to put it in the graveyard. Like, come on, Arena. Opt. Alright, well, we could Radical Idea, just set up for Phoenix discard, but I think I want Discovery. Try and find a land, I guess. We're pretty low on material here, honestly. Mill 2, land, and Secretkeeper. Those are pretty good. I might actually just play this land and say go, because I want to draw a Secretkeeper. Just say go. Okay. Sure. That means they either don't have a fire, so they have multiple phase. Alright. I think I want a Radical Idea. Try and set up for Flashback Idea, Secretkeeper, Opt. I don't mind making a land drop here, so main phase it. So, no Ashiok. We almost assuredly have Phoenix next turn, which is good. I have to miss on Idea and Opt for a land. Top scary. I could Drown Secrets them. I'm feeling really frisky. I think his attack is pretty frisky. Alright. We found the land. What cards would they top here? Like mostly just fires, it feels like. I think I'm going to mill them. That's going to be our last action of a turn, probably, but... Alright, let's discard a Phoenix. Mill nothing good. Draw land. Opt. Mill nothing good. You know, if we could just change the order of these cards, that'd be really, really cool. Alright, we're not going to draw that one. Scrybug is real. Alright, we're going to target us, but target them with the Drown Secrets. Top card was Teferi. Alright. Mill nothing of consequence again. That's pretty rough. So we're 25 cards deep with some scries. Only one Phoenix. We've drawn both Narcomoebas instead of milling them. Just missed by one. It's kind of rough. Kind of rough. We're basically out of cards now, so we have Radical Lady on the bottom. Only have one Narcomoeba left. We have one Narcomoeba, 4 Chills, and 3 Phoenixes. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. God's all that. It's pretty good.
Your end has arrived.
Right on time. Right on time. So yeah, I've played 0 spells so far. Alright. These lands are pretty cool. I like the art on these lands. So we can just block the Sarkhan and kill it, which is pretty nice. Man. Nothing going right this match. Alright, you win. You win, opponent. You win. Alright, we ran pretty bad that game. Ashiok's a problem. Ashiok's pretty annoying. But overall, I mean, we ran, I think, pretty far below expectation in that entire set. And we also just straight punted a game and still went 2-2. So, we didn't play against Golos, which unfortunately is what we were looking for. His deck seems exceedingly good against Golos. I know Canister was saying that he'd won, like, I don't know, just a very large percentage of his games against Golos because they're just not really interacting with what you're doing. And Flyers are pretty good against them, and the Burn's pretty good against them. It's a powerful deck, pretty sweet deck, fun deck. It's a little, you gotta roll the dice a little bit. You know, if you have 3 Arclights, your top 20 cards, you're gonna be in really, really good shape. You only have 1, your top like 30 or 40 cards, things could get a little ugly. But powerful deck, pretty cheap deck too. I mean, this has got to be one of the most budget decks in the format. Arclights are a little pricey, but you know they're playable in other formats. Watery Graves should have all your dual lands anyway, and that's it. Sideboard's a bunch of commons and uncommons, underplayed rares. So nice, inexpensive deck. If you're looking for a fun deck for FNM, fun deck for arena grinding. And you're also looking to beat up on Golos decks. This deck seems really, really fun. So, 2-2, not the best result, but we did throw a match there because Oko's pretty dumb. And those Ashioks, let me tell you. So, go find those Golos decks and play against them, all right? Thanks for watching. I appreciate it so much. I'm Jim Davis here on CoolStuffInc.com. Remember, like I said, there's a companion article to this video on CoolStuffInc.com. Check that out. I have videos Monday, article Friday, tons of other great content on CoolStuffInc.com from Covert Go Blue and Ali and Trazi and a whole bunch of others. Check that out. Also, the best deals on the web, not close. You're going to buy some games, buy some Magic cards, do it on CoolStuffInc.com. Use promo code JIM5 or 5% off your order. I'll see you fine folks next week. All right, thanks for watching. I'm Jim Davis for CoolStuffInc.com. Have a good one.